What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I've got another Healthier Choices Management Corp, ticker symbol HCMC update for you guys. We're going to go over a little bit of a rumor and a little bit of some misinformation that I have seen out on the internet about HCMC. We're also going to be going over what we can expect further for this lawsuit against Philip Morris after Philip Morris has filed their motion to dismiss this case. So before we get into all of that information, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So if we look at the chart of HCMC, we can see that it went on an absolutely crazy 6,500% run. And when a penny stock like HCMC goes on a run like this, it is very common to see a significant sell-off. No matter how good the company's future prospects and potential are, a 6,500% increase is not sustainable for the long term. Now, before we get any further into this video, I am not a financial advisor. These are for educational purposes only, and nothing I say in these videos should be considered financial advice. Healthier Choices Management Corp at the current time is an extremely speculative company, and a lot of what the price action depends on in the short term is what ends up happening with this Philip Morris lawsuit. Now, in my opinion, this lawsuit is going to get dragged out for an extended period of time if this motion to dismiss is rejected. So we could see this lawsuit go on for years if Healthier Choices Management Corp actually has grounds that Philip Morris has infringed on their patent. And we're going to go over exactly what some of those grounds are and evidence a little bit later in this video. But this stock is incredibly risky. And in my opinion, you should not be putting in any amount of money into this company that you are not willing to take a significant hit on. The strategy I like to use when trading these types of companies is put in a pretty sizable amount of money, but if the stock goes down 30%, you have to be perfectly okay with taking that 30% loss. So if it goes down 30%, take the loss, but it goes up 20, 30, 40, even 50%, you sell off your initial investment and you keep the profit in the shares. So you can basically make your position free and play with house money. So let's go over this short interest situation for Healthier Choices Management Corp. So coming over here, we can see that from January 29th to February 12th, that there was a 500% change in the, or 500,000% change in the short interest for Healthier Choices Management Corp. So essentially what the short interest is if we come over here, we can see short interest is the number of shares that have been sold short, but have not yet been covered or closed out. So it's very similar to the open interest that we look at all the time when we are examining option chains. So this really only means that there are 10,002 shares sold short at the current time. Now, the reason why this short interest was so low over the past couple of months is that if we go back to the chart of Healthier Choices Management Corp, we can see that the stock was trading at around 0.0002 and then even lower at some points 0.0001. So this stock is as close to zero as you can possibly get. Even if you went 0.00001 or 2, these percent gains that you would receive on these short positions for a stock that nobody was really talking about, it didn't make sense to have a short position on this company. Now, once people started figuring out what exactly this company was doing in their lawsuit, and it ran up 6,500%, some investors did decide to take up short positions, but this is not going to be enough to create any sort of massive short squeeze. But if we come over to this website over here, this is going to be fintel.io, and this says that the short volume is about 2.1 billion for Healthier Choices Management Corp. Now, there are a couple of reasons why this short volume is so high, and I would like to go over that throughout the rest of this part of the video. So coming over here, we can see that this chart right here is tracking the short volume, and the short volume, as we see here, is essentially the total number of short shares traded on the major U.S. markets each day. So you can see that towards the end of January and the beginning of February, this short volume massively increased. So this could be the result of a lot of different day traders entering and exiting short positions in a short amount of time. Now, the reason why this number is so high, because you can short shares with a lot of margin too, if you would like. So these investors have been shorting a lot of shares of HCMC on this downtrend, which is why we are seeing the short volume so high and the overall short interest being lower. So the short volume is suggesting to us that a lot of short sellers are entering and exiting positions in a very short period of time, and the short interest is showing us the total number at the current time that are held sort of for the long term short. So now let's get into some of the different things that we can expect from this HCMC versus Philip Morris lawsuit going forward. So coming over here, as investor placed contributor William White reported in January 2021, HCMC stock is captivating investors because of an ongoing lawsuit back in November 2020. Healthier Choices filed a patent infringement lawsuit against Philip Morris. At the heart of the lawsuit are allegations by Healthier Choices that the IQOS product from Philip Morris violates its patent for an electronic pipe. The patent for Healthier Choices recognizes its pipe that employ a method of combusting a material for inhalation using a pipe with a battery, an electronic module, combusting material reservoir, and a heating element. For many investors, the hope is that Philip Morris and Healthier Choices will settle the lawsuit in a way that is favorable for the smaller company. However, a new filing in the case is causing HCMC to take a turn south. Now, I don't really agree with this statement right here. The new filing that Philip Morris filed the motion to dismiss wasn't really the main reason why Healthier Choices management sold off on Thursday and Friday. It was more that the stock had run up 6,500% in a very short amount of time, and then the overall market was having its sell-off as well. Coming down a little bit further, we can see essentially it looks like Philip Morris is looking to wash its hands of the lawsuit and not through a settlement. Yesterday, it filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit with prejudice in the United States District Court for the Northern District of the Georgia Atlantic Division. In that motion, Philip Morris says that Healthier Choices management does not have grounds for its patent infringement lawsuit, outlining the nature of its patent for an electronic combustion-inducing pipe. Philip Morris says its IQOS device does not function in the same way. This calls to question the mechanism by which its IQOS heat not burn process works. Now, it is entirely possible that Philip Morris actually believes that Healthier Choices management does not have grounds for its patent infringement lawsuit, but I think it is more possible that Philip Morris is just trying to buy some time in order to figure out how to negotiate a settlement and how they want to go about a settlement if Healthier Choices actually has grounds for this lawsuit. Now, Healthier Choices Management's CEO has been a lawyer for a long time. So their law firm that they have also hired to help them out with this case is also very experienced. So there is really no reason why Healthier Choices management would burn all of this cash trying to get a patent infringement lawsuit and an injunction against Philip Morris if they did not believe that they could win. Now, the IQOS device that Philip Morris has is a substantial part of their revenue, and as we've seen over the past years, classic cigarettes are becoming less popular among a wide variety of age groups, and people are transitioning to more healthy choices, which the IQOS device does provide. Now, the medical research is still out on this, so people do not really know if this heat not burn technology is safer for human consumption, but we can see that Philip Morris looks for it to help the company easily meet sales and profit growth forecasts for the next 2 years. So this is a very important part of Philip Morris's business right now, and they do not want to let this go and not be able to use this IQOS product in the future. So I think a settlement in one of a couple forms is likely. So it's possible, but highly unlikely, that Philip Morris just outright buys out Healthier Choices Management Corp. I think that is the least likely option, but it would be great for Healthier Choices. Now, the next one is a lump sum settlement that Philip Morris provides to Healthier Choices. That's the end of it. Philip Morris can go on using the IQOS, and they will never hear from Healthier Choices again. The third option, which I think would be the best option for Healthier Choices management, would be a smaller lump sum settlement and a residual payment and a royalty fee every single time that Philip Morris sells one of these IQOS devices. This would create a massive revenue stream for HCMC in the future. So coming back over to the chart of Healthier Choices Management Corp, we can see that the stock is up about 8.5% today after a very significant sell-off. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say in these videos is financial advice. These are for educational and entertainment purposes only. But HCMC is still a very risky stock. If you want to take a gamble, this could be a good time to do it, as we have a couple of different court dates and answer dates coming up within the next 2 weeks, where we're going to figure out if this motion to dismiss is granted and then the next steps for this lawsuit. So that is going to be it for this update on Healthier Choices Management Corp. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So I hope you guys are having a very profitable day. The markets are back up today. A lot of the hyper growth names that we have been talking about are making a little bit of a rebound. So I hope you guys are having a more profitable day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.